Okay, hello, this is Miko Charmer, right? I'm going to teach you guys how to play Sum 41's Underclass Hero. There's no lesson for it, and I really like this song, so, yeah. Anyways, so it starts off with an opening riff like this. That riff's pretty simple. Here, let me move. So it starts off with you hitting the 0th fret on the low E string twice. Also, this is in standard tuning. So yeah, 2 times hit that 0th fret, and then you hit the 7th fret on the A string. Right. So, and then you hit the 6th fret on the D string, and you hammer on to the what is the 7th fret of the D string. So, and then you pull off to the 6th string again on the D string. You're also going to want to hit when you pull off. When you pull off to the 6th string, you're going to want to hit it actually instead of just pulling off. Yeah. So, like that. Anyways, so yeah, after you do that, then you hit the 7th fret on the low E string twice, and you do the same pattern. So you have this one, prep, and then you have just the 7th fret. And then after the 7th fret, you move on to the 5th fret of the low E string, and you do the exact same pattern. But after you do that, you're going to want to hit the 5th fret on the low E string twice again, and then you're going to want to hit the 7th fret on the A string. So, and then you're going to want to move it up here, so where you hit the 7th fret of the low E string twice, and then you hit the 9th fret on the A string. So, play it really slow. Anyway, so that's the intro. You do that for a while. After I think the first time you do it though, a rhythm guitar comes in and he just plays these 3 chords for a little bit. So at the beginning he plays the chord, this one. So it's just the 7th fret on the A string, 9th fret on the D string, and then 9th fret on the G string. So it goes like, strums it twice, and then you just strum palm muted like that, and then you move that same chord shape up, so where it's on the 7th fret of the low E string, then the 9th fret of the A string, 9th fret of the G string. So you do the same thing there, and then you move on to this A power chord where it's just 5th fret of the low E string, 7th fret of the A string, 7th fret of the D string. So and then do the same thing, but it's going to be different. So after you do, you strum it again 2 times, and then you strum it one more time, but you slide down. So like that. So that's what the rhythm's going to be doing for a bit. Right? They only do it once though. So after you do that, the rhythm's going to go like the lead guitar is still doing that same pattern. Lead guitar is still doing that, but the rhythm's going to then switch it up to doing this. So it's just the E power chord, the low E power chord. So you put 0 on the low E, and then 2nd fret on the A, and 2nd fret on the D. So hit it twice, and then you want to hit this little harmonic on the 5th fret. If you don't know how to do that, basically you see where this little like silver line is? It's called like the fretboard or something like that. Where you're gonna want to hit over it. You don't want to press down on it like you would with a normal fret, but just kind of hover your finger over it, and see, you can hear that high-pitched sound. It doesn't sound like, it's just like, I'm pretty sure you can hear it. Anyways, so yeah, you're gonna want to hit that 4 times, I think. Yeah, so that's gonna be the one on the 5th fret, and then you're gonna hit this power chord. It's 2nd fret on the A string, 4th fret on the D string, 4th fret on the G string. So, and then you want to hit this another harmonic but on the 7th fret. So, and then you want to hit the A power chord, which is the 0th fret on the A string, then the 2nd fret on the D string, and then the 2nd fret on the G string. So, and then we're going to hit this 5th fret harmonic again. So far we have. And then after that, you're going to do this little pattern where it goes like. So that's just hitting the same A power chord again. And then you just hit this. Instead of the whole chord, you only hit the 0th fret on the A string and the 2nd fret on the D string. So, and then you hit this power chord, which is the 2nd fret on the A, 4th on the D, 4th on the G. So, and then you start the whole thing again because you do, like the rhythm guitar does it multiple times. Anyways, so yeah, after that, then comes in the verse. The verse is just, it's only got one guitar. So it's got like, the verse goes like. That's the verse. So basically, it's, you hit the 0th fret twice on the low A string, and then you hit the 7th fret on the A string, and then you hit the 6th fret on the G string, back to the 7th fret on the A string. It's actually pretty simple. And then you switch it back to the 7th, hit it twice, back to the 5th on the low A, and then this little pattern where you hit the 5th fret 2 times on the low A, and then the 7th fret once on the A, and then the 7th on the low E, then to the 9th on the A. It's pretty simple. You only do that 2 times, by the way. Then comes in the pre-chorus, and the pre-chorus is going to have 2 guitars, yeah, but so I'll teach you the riff first. So the lead guitar is going to be going like this. So that's just this little power chord shape that we did at the beginning with the rhythm guitar, like it's going to be the same thing, so except no, it's going to be the 7th fret on the A string and the 9th fret on the D string. So that's it though. When we strum that 4 times, like this. So anyways, yeah, we do that 4 times. And then we hit the 0th fret on the low E, and then we hit the 6th fret on the D string, and we hammer on to the 7th fret of the D string. And then we pull off back to the 6th fret, so. And then we hit the 7th fret of the A string to the 7th fret of the low E string to the 9th fret of the A string, so. And then we move on to the this chord. So that's 4th fret of the A string and 6th fret of the D string. Yeah. Hit it 4 times as well. And then this one's actually pretty easy. This one you just hit the 5th fret of the low E string, and then you hit the 7th fret of the A string. 5th fret of low E string, yeah. And then you do it again. So far we have. And then you move it down here, and you hit this 7th fret on the low A string twice, and then you hit the 9th fret of the A string. So the whole thing goes like. Now, a rhythm, like, there's going to be another guitar behind that, and it's just going to be strumming this 1 octave. If you don't already know what an octave is, it's basically like a power chord minus 1 note. So a power chord is like this. It's got 3 notes right here. This power chord, it's got the 7th fret on the A, 9th fret on the D, 9th fret on the G. But an octave is gonna be almost the same thing, but it's just gonna have the 7th fret on the A, and it's gonna just have the 9th fret on the G. Anyway, so the rhythm guitar is actually going to be strumming this octave though, not this one. This octave that starts on the 7th fret, and then it ends on the 9th fret of the G string. 7th fret of the A, 9th fret of the G, and you just strum that the whole time. So one guitar is doing this. There's just going to be another guitar strumming. Wait, no, actually. Yeah, okay, so it is going to be this one. So it's going to be the 7th fret on the A and the 9th fret on the G. That's the octave that someone's just going to be strumming the whole time. Do that whole verse. But there is something though. So with this thing right here, let's consider that one. You're going to do it twice, right? But on the second time, when you go the final time, you don't actually do that. You go, that's how you go. So the whole thing goes like this. Because that's when the chorus kicks in. Anyways, but yeah, so you can also have that rhythm guitar strumming. So the chorus is going to have two guitars again. The chorus is going to go from this power chord, which is an A power chord, so 0 on the A, 2 on the D, 2 on the G. It's going to have, and then it's going to move up to the E power chord, 0 on the low E, 2, the 2nd fret on the A string, 2nd fret on the D string, so like that. And then it's going to just straight strum this power chord, this 2nd fret on the A, 4th fret on the D, 4th fret on the G, so it goes. That's the whole chorus. Well, one guitar is going to play that anyways. The other guitar is just going to be kind of doing that same octave thing, but it's a bit different. So they're going to be strumming two octaves, this one and this one. So this is the same one, you know, 7th fret on the A, 9th fret on the G, but the second one's going to be on the 9th fret of the A, 11th fret of the G. So while one guitar is strumming this, another guitar is just going to be strumming. But then when the second guitar strums this, we're going to move on to this octave that starts on the 9th fret and ends on the 11th fret of the G. So we have while this goes. It's pretty simple. Anyways, so yeah, both guitars are going to be doing that the whole chorus before it ends. After the chorus ends, it's just going to go back to this little pattern. With also a different guitar going. So yeah, that's going to happen. And after that happens, another verse is going to happen where it goes like. Right? And after that, another pre-chorus is going to happen where it goes. And then another chorus is going to happen, you know. But after that chorus, it switches into, like, I think the bridge, where it's basically you just strum this, what the hell is it called? Octave chord, right? So it's the 7th fret on the A, 9th fret on the G. So you go like this pattern. So you just strum this a couple times. So down, up, down, up. Yeah, so you go down, up, and then you hit the 0th fret on the low E string. So So, and then you strum it again. So, you also go down, up again after you hit. So you go, you just hit it twice, so the third time. So you're gonna do that a bit. So after you do it the second time, though, instead of just going, you're gonna go like, so it goes like this. And then you do it again. And then you slide. So you could just practice that against the real song. Anyways, so when you slide, that's when the solo kicks in. So I'll play the solo for you guys real quick. Crap. I can play it much better. It's just I had to angle my guitar for the camera to see. It's kind of hard to play like that. Anyways, so that starts with this little octave pattern. So I already know, you guys already, I just taught you the octave shape, so I'm not going to explain all the frets. I'm just going to say which fret it starts on, you know? So this octave starts on the 7th fret of the A string. So you strum that. So you go, you hit it 3 times. 1, 2, yeah. So you hit it. And then on the 4th time, you slide it to the octave on the 9th fret. So, and then you go back to the 7th fret. And then you move it up a string to the 7th fret of the low E string. So, you strum it 3 times. And then you go back to the 7th fret on the A string. And then you go back to the 9th fret. So, and then you hit the octave on the 11th fret. So, crap. And then you go back to the 9th fret. I mean, to the 9th fret, and then you slide up to the 7th fret, back to the 9th fret. So, after that, you're going to do this pattern where you hit the 9th fret of the G string, of the D string, and then you hit the 8 of the G, and then you go back to the 9 on the D, and then you hit the 9 on the G, and you go back to the 9 on the D, and then you hit the 11 on the G. So, and then back to the 9 on the D. So the whole thing goes like, and you do that 2 times in a row. So this is going to be the second time. But after you do it the second time, so after you hit this 9th fret, you hit the 9th fret on the G string, and then you're going to want to strum the 9th fret and the 10th fret on the B string. So the 9th fret on the G, and the 10th fret on the G, on the B. 9 on G, 10 on B. So you're just going to hit it once, and then you're going to strum. So that's going to be down, up, down, up, down. So, crap. And then you're going to want to hit it again, and then kind of pause it. So, and then you're going to want to hit the 9th fret on the B string, and then hit the 9th fret on the G string 3 times. So, pause, and then the 9th fret on the B, then hit the 9th fret on the G 3 times. So, and then hit the 9th fret on the B again. So, and then hit the 9th fret on the G again. So, and then you're going to want to do this pattern where it goes like, so you hit the 9th fret on the D 2 times, and then you go to the 8th fret of the G. And then you're going to hit 9th fret 2 times again, and then you're going to hit the 9th fret on the G string, and then hit it 2 times again, the 9th fret on the D string. But this is different, so you are going to hit the 11th fret on the G, right? But it's going to be a bit different. So when you get to the 11th, I'll show you. So go like that. And then you're going to strum this little power chord shape. So it's going to be the 9th fret on the D and the 11th on the G. So like that. So you hit the 9th fret on the D 2 times, and then the same power chord. But after you do that, you're going to start muting the 9th fret on the D. So. And then you hit the 9th fret 2 times, but muted. So. And then you hit the 8th fret, the 9th fret on the G again. So. And then you hit the 9th fret 2 times again, muted. And then you kind of do this little pattern where you hit the 9th fret on the D and the 8th fret on the G. So. But with your ring finger right here, see my ring finger, you're gonna want to hammer it on to the 9th fret on the G string. So like that. So. Like that. So we have from the beginning of this little section. Like that. And then it comes back to the same pattern where it goes like. But then you strum that a bit. And then you do this little pattern where you slide down to the 11th fret, to the 12, back to the 11, to the 9, to the 7, and that's the whole thing. Here, I'll play it. That's the solo. And then after that solo, it just plays the same mid, like, intro riff. Right? And then, like, after that, I think it switches into a chorus. And so, yeah, that's kind of, you basically just learned all the parts. I might have not shown you how to put it together at the end, because, like, after the solo, I kind of forgot how it goes. I just know after the solo, it goes with another intro riff. And then I think it just cuts into a chorus right there. But you could just piece it together. I taught you all the parts. Anyways, yeah. So I hope this lesson helped.